After 2 weeks of alternate day fasting, I now weigh what? I'm overweight. And I have been overweight for about 10 years. No matter how hard I tried, I could not lose those extra pounds I gained when I turned 30. Alas, after years of trying, I was finally able to lose a little weight. And that's because I tried something called intermittent fasting. So let me explain. According to healthline.com, intermittent fasting is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of fasting and eating. It doesn't specify which foods you should eat, but rather when you should eat them. In this respect, it's not a diet in the conventional sense, but more accurately described as an eating pattern. Now, back in October, I did intermittent fasting for about 30 days and lost somewhere between 8 to 10 pounds, which was really good. And the method I used was the 16-8 time differential. So I would fast for 16 hours and I would eat during an 8-hour window. This year, I wanted to try and lose more weight. So instead of doing intermittent fasting again, I tried something called alternate day fasting. So why did I switch from intermittent fasting to alternate day fasting? Well, it was after I saw this guy in this video.
The reason I got this scan is because I'd like to measure how much body fat I can lose through a science-based fasting regimen. So I was doing some research and I came across 2 really interesting studies on something I'd never heard of before called alternate day fasting. And it's exactly what it sounds like.
See, this is what happens when I go down a YouTube rabbit hole. I get ideas to do things that's going to cause me great discomfort, but they also have the potential of producing amazing results. So I guess I'm going to give it a try. After watching the Gold Guy's video, I hem and hawed about the idea of alternate day fasting for a few days. But the day I decided to do the alternate day fast, I was at work and I had a prophetic epiphany. I have been going down a YouTube rabbit hole ever since the pandemic, and I've been working from home. So I was watching more videos about intermittent fasting, and then I saw one that this guy did, and he lost about 10 pounds of fat, not just water. He lost 10 pounds of fat in about 2 weeks because he did alternate day fasting. So I'm going to try that for 2 weeks. So this is day 1. Today is my eat day. And I will be back tomorrow to let you guys know how I'm feeling with going an entire day without eating. 0-calorie beverages only, no food, no juice, no snacks, every other day. So every even day from now until the 14th, I'm going to be fasting. This should be interesting. The rest of day 1 was like any normal day. I ate like any normal human being. I had dinner, I had a snack, I went to bed. I'm still only eating in an 8-hour window, just as if I was doing the intermittent fasting. So day 1 went pretty well because it was like a normal day. But the next day is when it got tricky. It's day 2. Not gonna lie, I'm a little hungry, but that's okay because I'm not starving. I'm not like dying to eat, but I will eat tomorrow at 12 noon. Until then, I'm just going to drink water today. And when I first got up, I had water, lemon juice, and apple cider vinegar. And then for the rest of the day, I'm just going to be drinking water in my Contigo water bottle with the straw. That I just spilled. But I love this bottle so much. And yeah, that's... Oh, I weighed in today at 178.8, but I'm not going to weigh again until the end of the 14 days. Day 3 was a little better. My workout routine was really sustainable and easy to complete. I would walk 10,000 steps a day every day, and on the days I could eat, I would add 30 minutes of cardio workout from Billy Blanks' Tybo routine. It started to get more difficult for me to get the 10,000 steps a day because I was working so much. And by day 4, I had convinced myself that I was going to get my 10,000 steps in a day by any means necessary. Day 4. Was a little hungry earlier, but after that I just kind of took a nap, and then I got up, drank some water, and then I wasn't feeling hungry anymore. Just finished my walk, got my 10,000 steps in. It's getting dark. It's a lot of nature out here. What I've learned about myself thus far during this alternate day fasting, when I'm bored, I eat, but if I do things If I keep myself busy, I don't think about eating. At the end of day 4, I realized that the best time for me to get my exercise in was early in the morning before I started my work day. The next couple of days went pretty smoothly. I've watched some of these fasting videos and read the comments, and people complained about being hangry or lethargic and confused, but I didn't feel any of that. There were times when I felt a bit tired, but for the most part, my health and my emotions stayed pretty much intact, like normal. Honestly, the more I did it, the more energy I had. I felt more alert, and I noticed how much energy I had on day 10. Just finished my walk right before the rain is about to come. Today is a fast day. I have 4 days left of my 14-day alternate day fasting challenge, and I am feeling good. I don't feel as hungry as I did the first couple of days. It's like I've become accustomed to not eating every other day. I don't get headaches. I'm not starving when I wake up. I drink water, and I drink my little apple cider vinegar tea that I make. But I'm good. I'm hanging in there. So, after 14 days of alternate day fasting, eating every other day, and the days I could eat, eating in an 8-hour window, here are my results. But keep in mind that I started this journey at 181.2. And by day 2, I was at 178.8. I weighed myself on June 15th, the day after my fasting ended. And here's what the scale said. After 2 weeks of alternate day fasting, I now weigh what? Quick side note. I weighed myself without holding my camera, and the scale said 172.2. So I'm going to say that I weigh 172.2 because that camera weighs 1.5 pounds. So from 181.2 to 172.2, I've lost in 2 weeks 9 pounds. What did I learn during this process? I learned that most of the time I'm not hungry, I'm bored. I learned how to eat good, healthy, and filling foods that will sustain me throughout the day. And I learned a big lesson in self-discipline. I learned that I can do anything I put my mind to as long as I hold myself accountable for doing that thing. Will I do this again? The answer is yes. I plan on doing alternate day fasting once a week, every month for the rest of the year. The overall experience was pretty good. I wasn't starving. I wasn't hangry. I didn't get sick. I didn't fall out, on the days that I fasted. So if I can do alternate day fasting for 2 weeks straight, then I know I can do it for 1 week a month for the rest of the year. I think I can keep it up to the end of the year, and I'm looking forward to adding this regimen to my everyday routine. If you're thinking about doing alternate day fasting, here are some tips I have for you. 1, drink lots of water. I mean, at least a gallon of water. I don't even like water, so the way I had to drink water was by adding lemon juice to it. That's the only way I could stand the water. But you can do cucumber water, watermelon water, pineapple water, whatever it is, but drink a ton of water. Number 2, get plenty of rest. Do not fast and stay up for 16 hours a day. You're just going to drive yourself quite crazy. You're going to make yourself hangry. If you're hungry, go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Number 3, choose sugar-free gum. It allows your mouth to keep busy. Your mind thinks that you're eating something even though you're not. And that will kind of subside any hunger pains you may have. And number 4, educate yourself on the idea of fasting and what it does to your body, whether it's alternate day fasting or intermittent fasting. One person you should check out on YouTube is Autumn Bates. She is a certified nutritionist and I think a licensed personal trainer. So she has a lot of information on what the food science is and what the health science is. So she's a great person to follow to get more information about this topic. Before you start any workout or diet routine or regimen, make sure you consult your primary physician or a licensed medical professional. Thank y'all for watching. I linked my inspiration video in the description below along with the link for my 30-minute workout video by Billy Blanks. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And leave me a question in the comment section below. Ask me anything. Ask me about my poop. Check out this playlist for more health and fitness videos from me. Click this button to subscribe. Please, I'm almost at 300 subscribers, trying to get to 1,000. So do me a favor and click that subscribe button and click here to watch my video on how I get 10,000 steps a day. I'll see you next week for another video, but in the meantime, stay safe.